Let's go, everybody. What's going on? We are now live. We're about to do a 12-team Guillotine League. I know a lot of you probably don't know what that is. I just recently learned what that is, and I was like, we got to try this. So I'll get into that, but I want to take a few minutes just to talk about how you can get in a league with me, how you can compete with me, because this is a Couch Fam League. So all 11 of the people in here are competing with me. They're Couch Fam, just like you. They're subscribers, they're followers on social media. They're part of the community. They're part of the Couch family. So if you don't want to miss out on awesome live streams, if you don't want to miss out on opportunities to join leagues like this one, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Make sure you turn on that bell icon, the notifications, have that on so you won't miss future awesome live streams like this one. By the way, my name is Hussein the Brain, and this is Fantasy Couch. Most of you guys know this. So yeah, it's we're about to start the draft here in about 8 minutes. I got the 6th pick. Some of you guys might recognize some people in here. We have Mark, Christian, Justin, Mikey, Kyle. Who do we got here? Billy, Kevin, definitely Chris Mose. He's one of the there he is in the live chat. I see him. Jerome, Bashir, who's been trying to get in a couch league for 2 years. He tried every single time, never got in, and he's been in a couple this year already. So congrats to Bashir. And we got Maria. What's up? All right. I think Maria's first time in a Couch Fam League. So yeah, we're gonna get that started here in 7 minutes, really quick. So that league obviously is filled up. We're drafting here in a few minutes. I'm gonna explain what a Guillotine League is. If you want to get in a league with me, you have another opportunity here on August 2nd, 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna go live on one of my YouTube channels. Now, if you want to get in on that, make sure you subscribe to both my YouTube channels. This one, Fantasy Couch, and my second one, Fantasy Couch Podcast. Also recommend you turn on the bell icon so you won't miss it. You'll get notified. That's going to be a 12-team auction league. We're looking at doing it on Yahoo, actually. Let's do it on Yahoo. Let's lock that in right now. Making changes right now. 12-team auction, so on Yahoo. That draft's going to be the following day, September 3rd. Did I say I'm pretty sure I said September, just in case. The registration September 2nd, 9 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday. And then the 24 hours after that, we're going to be drafting on Yahoo. So you're going to need communication from you guys. Going to need you guys to join the league. Have your money ready. Basically, if you're asking how do you join, just tune into the live stream. Follow instructions super carefully. And everyone's got an equal chance to get in. That's it. If you're on time, if you're listening, if you're following instructions, everyone will have an equal chance to get in. If you want to prepare for it and make sure you don't screw up, just have your money ready. You're going to pay me via Venmo or PayPal, whichever one you prefer. It's going to be $50. So have your money ready. Make sure you know how to use Venmo or PayPal. Make sure you're good to go. Tune into the live stream for a chance to get in. Now, to be honest, it's not a high probability of getting in. I don't know what the chances are. Maybe it's going to be 40% chance you get in. Maybe it's going to be 5-10% chance you get in. I have no idea how many people are going to be there. My guess it's going to be like 40 people. It was 40 last time, and it could be actually like 300. I really don't know. But right now, if you want to get in, you can get a guaranteed spot. So right now, how many spots? We got about 21. So that's 73 spots available. So I'm doing a 96-team tournament for all Patreon members. And it's gonna be more normal than that, though. It's gonna be 8 leagues, okay? 8 separate leagues. 8 leagues of 12. If you win your league, you move on to the playoffs week 14. You win you win a Couch Fam t-shirt. At the end of the tournament, first place wins $1,000 cash, second place wins $250, third place wins $100. And yeah, if you win your 12-team league, you get a Couch Fam t-shirt. Registration's open now. All you got to do is go to patreon.com/fantasycouch. and sign up for this gold one here, the gold couch champ. That tier. So tier 2. And if you do the math really quick, I'm actually very likely to lose money. So this is kind of a no-brainer. Even if you're like, I may not want to enter, you just should. Like, it's really a no-brainer, and it also helps support the couch, because I'm hoping, I really believe that a lot of people, a good amount of people, will keep their Patreon longer to help support. So not only do you get entry into this tournament, because if you do the math, right, 96 teams, $10 each, that's $960. I'm going to get less than that after Patreon fees and after sales tax. So it's pretty much a no-brainer as far as if you want to have fun. It's only $10, and you have it's not a big chance, but you can win $1,000. It's doable. And so, yeah, you get entry into that if you're one of the first, because me and Mike have a spot. So if you're one of the first 94 Patreons, it says right here, 21 patrons. If you're one of the first 94, you got your spot locked in. It's really as simple as that. So not only do you get a spot in that tournament, it's going to be on Sleeper. The draft is going to be September 5th or 6th. Probably do both days and spread it out and pick which day you want first. Not only do you get entry into the tournament, but you're going to get early access to my waivers. You're going to get early access to my weekly DFS picks. You're going to get a shout out on YouTube and Twitter. You're going to get exclusive Patreon live streams and giveaways, access to exclusive videos, our old 2008 videos, extended videos, behind the scenes videos, like the Joe Mixon workout video. I'm going to post the extended version of that. That's for patrons only. So how can you not enter this? So yeah, Cole asked how many spots still available. 73 spots available. So literally, if you get it, you can get in right now. Yeah, that's really it for that. If you have any questions about the leagues, I can answer it now or later. Oh yeah, and that's actually the most important part. Sorry. So yeah, once you register for the $10 Patreon, you don't have to keep it for longer. Okay, so you can cancel it. As long as you pay the $10, that's fine, and you can't afford it. But I'm asking you, it would be a great help if you kept it longer. If everyone canceled, I'd lose a ton of money, and the whole thing will be definitely not worth it for me. But yeah, you only have to keep it for 1 month. So it's only $10. It's a no-brainer. Link is below in the description. And I think I put a link to the video that explains it fully in the description. But let's concentrate on this right here. So one person's not in here. Let's tag. Maria and all right, we're gonna get ready to draft right here. So this is a 12-team redraft guillotine league. So the first 5 weeks, the person who has the lead is going to get an immunity. Okay, yeah, like what is that? All right, hold on. Just know. So first, it's like Survivor. It's like a reality show. After that, starting week 6, the person who has the least amount of points, the team that scores the least amount of fantasy points week 6, gets chopped, gets guillotined, gets cut. They're out of the league. They're deleted. They're in last place, whatever you want to call it. They're done. Okay. And then, week 7, the team that scores the least amount of fantasy points gets chopped. All the way down to week 16, 2 teams, and then one team's going to win, one team's going to lose. And then, one person will win it all. This is a money league. This is all Couch Fam. Like I said, it's all people like you, subscribers, followers, part of the community, part of the family. What's up, Notorious in the building? Notorious won this league last year. We didn't do guillotine. I never do good on the Facebook league. This is a Facebook league. And so I decided to change this up. I got tired of you guys whooping me in the Facebook leagues. And so I do better on all the other ones. The Facebook league, I always do terrible. Whether I draft a terrible team or I get unlucky with injuries, always do very bad. And so I decided to make this a guillotine league. Is it selfish? 100%. All right, so we're ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and start it. I forgot I'm the commission. I have to start it. Ready, set, go. This is on Sleeper. The subscriber one's on Yahoo, the auction one, and the Patreon is on Sleeper as well. Let's get this thing started. Oh my god, I'm excited. Let's go! I'm on my glasses. I can't draft like this. Let's do this thing. I see about half the people in here are watching. Maybe they're trying to cheat. Who knows? Don't cheat because it's not going to be good. I can throw you off. I can lie on the live stream and then, tell the people, ooh, I was lying and, this and that. You probably won't be able to see my queue. No, you definitely won't. So, yeah, go ahead and try to cheat. It won't work. Other than that it's a guillotine league, it's very standard. I wanted to keep everything very basic. Full PPR, 1 QB, 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, 1 tight end, 1 flex, 1 kicker, 1 defense. All right. So I'm looking at Mike Thomas or best available running back. To me, Mike Thomas is an absolute no. Top 7, definitely top 4. He's an absolute no. But, at 6, I would consider him. I don't know how many running backs would fall to me if I were to do that. I've been going pretty heavy Clyde Edwards-Helaire as of recently. And I can if I can answer it, I'll answer it. And I think I'm gonna, it's full PPR and it's a lot of upside. And I think I'm gonna just go Clyde Edwards-Helaire here again because it's full PPR. And I don't want to miss out on too many running backs in round 2. Running backs already are going a bit early, so we'll see. Yes, I know you guys want me to draft Henry, or at least Matt does, but I won't do that. I'll do what Cole wants. I don't do what Matt wants. I do what Cole wants. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, ask it. I would say I probably will get to them. I'm used to drafting with 30-second timers. And Royal, what's up, man? Royal knows we have a way in the Discord to draft at 10 seconds. If anybody wants to do mock drafts with us, competitive ones, let me know, and I'll tell Royal to go get you guys a link to our Discord. So let me know. I don't want him to go and do that if you guys don't want the link. But if you guys do want to join our community on Discord, it's awesome. It's a lot of quality members there. So let me know if you guys want the link, and Royal should be able to go get that for you. Pretty standard draft here, hoping to see something wild. This draft might be a little bit boring, but I'm telling you, as far as just the draft, but I'm telling you the excitement within the league, we might see some crazy picks. Who knows? Miles Sanders went slightly early right now. This league is crazy, though. Everyone's, nervous and excited. They don't want to get guillotine. I'm using a lot of knife emojis. Using a lot of guillotine GIFs. So, yeah. It is what it is. So far, I'd say Sanders did go a bit early. Other than that, pretty standard. Pretty ADP-ish. Yeah, Dan, thank you so much. Yeah, we wanted to spice it up. And you guys see my content. I do a lot of crazy leagues and stuff. But I also want to do kind of normal. So as far as strategy, it's almost identical to any other redraft. I would say risky players with upside, like a J.K. Dobbins, would have a little bit less value as a standalone running back. And he's not even going in the top 6 rounds anyway. So in general, yeah, it's really not any different strategy. So Maria, our Couch Fan member from Mexico, she added a little bit of spice to this draft right here, getting a high upside wide receiver who is injured right now, by the way. But injury should be super minor. And then with Lamar Jackson, I love it, adding so much spice to this ADP-ish boring normal draft. I don't know if she'll be able to get any more running backs because Couch Fam loves their running backs. We all go robust RB here for the most part. No, it's not head to head, Sean. So after 5, so again, I'll just explain the league again since a lot of you are super new to Guillotine. And I just learned what a Guillotine league was a month ago from Royal. So the first 5 weeks, the team that's in first place is going to get an immunity. After that, the team that scores the fewest points the following week, after just for week 6. So if you score the least amount of points that week for week 6, you're going to get chopped. So it's not head to head anymore. It's only head to head the first 5 weeks, and it's not that important unless you get first place. After that, it only goes by the points. There's no head to head matchups. So if I score 100 points and the person week 6 scores 99 and that's the lowest, they're gonna get chopped. The rest of us advance to the next week. It's like Survivor. It's like a reality show. Hamstring injuries are never minor. Yes, could be true. So I see a couple wide receivers. Definitely the top 2 tight ends are available. Patrick Mahomes is still available. So it's Patrick Mahomes, the top 2 tight ends. Oh my God, I think we... Oh! Panic pick! Panic pick! Panic pick! Panic pick! Panic pick alert. Wow, no way. Oh my God, I can't get, let me just Google Eckler's name. Wow, I wanted one guy, and I think I'm about to get Austin Eckler. I'm so ecstatic. I don't have him in any leagues. I just drafted Miles Sanders the other day. Wow, I'm so excited. Wow, that was amazing. Wow. Oh, Patrick Mahomes. Yes, I'm so excited to have got Eckler. I would have loved Chubb as well. He didn't, whatever. Any of my top 13 running backs would have been great. Oh, also Todd Gurley at 2.03. I didn't even see that. So Todd Gurley, big surprise. Lamar Jackson, a little bit of a surprise there. Tyreek Hill, I'd say slight surprise just because of the injury. I mean, other than that, it wouldn't have been a surprise at all. Patrick Mahomes possibly went a couple spots early. And then, thankfully I was able to get Austin Eckler or any top 13 running back. And I got him. And I was in full PPR. I love Eckler. Amazing. Someone says Kelsey and Gurley over Eckler. Okay, like funny. I was like, okay. I joined your Patreon. What defenses do you think will be? Thank you. What's up, man? You're back on the Patreon trade. Let's go. You're a patron once again. My rankings are on my website, fantasycouch.com. Also the app, Fantasy Couch. As far as the elite defenses, I'd say there's 3 this year, and that's going to be the Steelers, Ravens, and Niners. Other than that, a bit of a crapshoot, and there's a ton of defenses. For example, the Seahawks, I moved up a couple spots after that trade because Jamal Adams is just that good. But, those 3 are elite. You can't really go wrong with those 3. Now, the Ravens are a very extreme team in general, and a very extreme defense, and they're gonna need some more pass rush and really strengthen up their front 7. But we'll see. I mean, they're a good I love their defense, but the Steelers, they have no problem in getting pressure, and also the Niners have absolutely no problem getting pressure, and I love pressure. So I might have to rank the Ravens D number 3 now. I might have to move them down a spot. Definitely Steelers and Niners are two really, really good elite defenses. Sean, yeah, I saw that video upload. I haven't watched it yet. Let me watch it and get back to you. But I do love what they're building in Arizona on both sides of the field. Maybe their kicker's good too. Maybe their special teams too. I do love it. I think the coach has a plan, and I think the plan wasn't to win last year. So we'll wait and see. And I haven't seen the. Let me watch the video. For sure. Maybe he makes some good points. I don't see the defense being great this year at all. But I do see them making great moves, and maybe it'll be better sooner than we think. So no top tight end here. I'm not drafting a tight end. No top quarterback. I would draft the top two quarterback here, guaranteed. And I'd probably draft same thing, top two tight end, guaranteed pretty much. I'd draft here. I wouldn't mind going RB again. I'm looking at wide receivers. I love a lot of them. DJ Moore just went. Little wide receiver run here. Out of the last 8 picks, 6 of them have been wide receivers. David Johnson. Wow. I might do something here that I usually don't do. And take a little bit of a risk. And I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to live really risky. And I'm thinking of going RB here and RB with upside. One that I don't have to necessarily start right away. Yeah, I'm going to do it, bro. Because, yeah, I feel like there's going to be more running backs going. I'm going to just get the RB that I want. I'm going to get Jonathan Taylor. I think he's going to be great second half of the season. I got my 2 running backs first few weeks. I'm going to get Jonathan Taylor. Yeah. It's bold, man, but I wanted to get my guy. And like I said, I don't need to start Jonathan Taylor right away. It's a guillotine league. I obviously don't want to get chopped right away. I know that. But, name a team in fantasy in a standard league that goes, oh my God, I need a wide receiver this week. I don't have any wide receivers. That never happens, right? It's always people need running backs. It's always people need a top 15 quarterback, especially in Superflex. A tight end maybe. Never wide receivers. So I'm thinking, I definitely wasn't going to go quarterback or tight end. Nobody would there. None of you guys would. And, it was there's some good wide receivers. But I'm willing to take some real risk at wide receiver and just go get my running back. And exactly what I thought would happen. Now, I know I didn't say this, but just trust me, guys. I was thinking this. When I took Jonathan Taylor, a guy with a little bit, this doesn't matter too much what people think, but there's a little bit of hype right now, and he's looking good. Regardless of that, when I took Jonathan Taylor, people are worried now. People are going to be taking running back. I imagine Maria's going to be taking at least 1, probably 2 running backs. If she doesn't, she might be getting chopped here week 6, because without running backs, I don't know how you're going to do well. Week 6 is going to be risky. And yeah, the running back run is real. So by me taking Jonathan Taylor, I'm not just, Jonathan Taylor is a round 4 guy, I'm going to wait. No, it's more logic than that. It's more, you got to be playing chess when they're playing checkers. By the way, another person signed up for Patreon. Who was that? Thank you so much, man. Jacob, welcome to the 96 teamer, bud. When I did that, I figured a lot of running backs would go. And it's going according to plan, okay? And really, if Maria doesn't take it, she's going to get chopped anyway. So it doesn't matter. So yeah, it's been a really heavy running back run. And yeah, she's getting scraps right. Are there any running backs left? Not any good ones. Not any good ones. No. So she went running back. I mean, right now she might as well keep. She might as well not. I mean, those are pretty bad. I think if James Conner stays healthy, he's gonna be good. Even if he gets limited carries, that's how good that team is. But I'm worried about that. I'm worried he'll get high volume and stay healthy. But that offense and that O line, so he's going to be just so efficient. Even if he just gets 11 carries a game, he'll be good. It'll be like Ajayi with the Eagles, like he'll be that good, and he'll probably get more than 11 carries a game. I know you were high on Jameis Winston last year's a breakout year, and any surprise QB breakouts this year? Or not necessarily. I'm working on my sleeper video, but there are some late rounders like Drew Lock. Really high on Gardner Minshew. But this year it's just like, if you're not playing, everyone's playing Superflex. If you're not playing Superflex, then there's really not a big difference between QB 6 and QB 12, right? Carson Wentz this year can easily be a QB 5. Can easily be top 5 quarterback. But I have him as my QB 12. I have him really low. I just don't know if the Eagles wide receivers are going to stay healthy. Josh Allen, absolutely love. All these guys. Matt Ryan could be top 5 quarterback. If you're not playing Superflex, I mean, you can get these guys super late. You can get Josh Allen late, Carson Wentz late, Matt Ryan late. Drew Brees, my only worry with him is Taysom Hill, man. Being a vulture. Cole just joined the Patreon. Thank you so much, man. Let's go. How many spots are left? So 94. There's 94 spots. So yeah, 70 spots left. All right. Thank you so much, Cole. Oh my God, Allen Robinson. Had a slight chance of him falling all the way to me. I would have been ecstatic. Oh my God, that would have been great. Wow. Odell just went. I was considering him. I like some other players I was looking at, but it's a good pick by Kevin right there. Maria has the best RB with quarterback Jackson. Hey, that's true. If Lamar Jackson stays healthy for 16 games, he's going to get 1,000 rush yards, and he's going to ball out. And this is a 4-point touchdown league. So yeah, if her first 2 picks stay healthy, she might be balling. I like some running backs, but I'm gonna probably go with the best wide receiver here. And right now, I'm just so thankful. I have no stocks in Jonathan Taylor and AJ Brown, and now I'm gonna have stock in both. So I'm very happy to get that. AJ Brown, Jonathan Taylor, both seem like risky picks, but I have that much faith in them. And so I'm going to pull the trigger on A.J. Brown, and I know there's going to be more wide receivers available later. Real says, Chris, your team's looking awesome. Yeah, I'm in so many leagues I don't even count, and I have other people other people in Couch Fan manage some of my teams, so we'll see. Let's look at Chris's team. Miles Sanders, a little early than Adams. Chris Carson, Melvin Gordon. Okay, I mean it's not bad. I don't think it's that great. It's not bad though. I would have took Henry over Sanders. And Joe Mixon's pretty controversial, but I would have took him as well. But definitely Henry over Sanders I would have took. Bobby Woods. Oh, my God. Calvin Ridley is falling. Amari Cooper is falling. A lot of wide receivers are falling. And I'm looking. There's a lot of wide receivers I'll be able to get later on for great value. There's a couple running backs, couple tight ends, couple wide receivers. 5th round should be wide open for me. There goes Amari Cooper. Almost fell to round 5. Wow. AJ Brown bust. Do you guys think AJ Brown's going to get too much attention on opposing defenses? I just figure that storyline doesn't really hold up most of the time. Look at El Camino's team. I love it, man. Team 2, light on running backs, but oh my God, he had all these wide receivers fall in his lap. That's Chris Godwin, the end of round 2, Kenny Galladay at the beginning of round 3, and then Calvin Ridley at the end of round 4. How could you pass that up in full PPR? Receivers are falling. That's right. That's what, David Johnson and Jonathan Taylor, the 3.5 and 3.6 picks, really caused another running back run right there, and it caused all these wide receivers to fall. If you had the 11th pick this draft, who would you have taken first two? I would have definitely took Joe Mixon, and then my second pick, I would have probably taken I don't know, Drake or Chubb. Maybe Chubb. That's a tough one. There's Drake, Chubb, and Adams. I probably would have been running back. Dave, join the Patreon. Let's get a refresh. How many spots available? So 70 spots. Now it is 69 spots available for my 96 team league, guys. If you want to join, Will, that's not very nice. You're just being annoying. Put him on timeout, Royal. It's all good. He's just being annoying. I like how on the internet everyone calls people a clown, and then in real life, I've never been called a clown in real life to my face. Like online, people call me a clown when they get their information. They're like David Montgomery was terrible 2 years in a row, you clown. And I'm like, he was a rookie last year. Like, people use clowns so much on the internet. I mean, whoever uses clown loosely on the internet is a clown themselves. They're so dumb. It's so dumb. It's funny how I get called a clown on the internet, but in real life never happened. Like, it's like Royal said Calvin Ridley fell and someone called him a clown. Like, it's so dumb. It's just so ridiculous. Of course, no profile pic. Probably 0 subscribers on here. I'm just guessing. Not that it matters. Mark Andrews 4.8, slightly early. Kyle with the risky team had to get his quarterback and tight end locked up. So only tight end probably you'd be considering here in round 5 would be Zach Ertz. 10 minutes is too much. We only want to time him out for 300 seconds, but whatever. Whatever. Quarterbacks are going slightly early. Oh, not just Mahomes and Lamar, but slightly early overall. Yeah, Rojo went very early, but I mean, I guess Justin thinks that's going to be the man. DK Metcalf. All right. I mean, my guy again. I've never got this guy in a league, and I love him. And so I'm just going to take him. Just let me do a quick search on him. Wow, I'm so ecstatic that I'm getting all the guys I want. It is a bit risky, but I'm getting my guys. And that's going to be DJ Chark. How's that song go? Can you guys sing it too? Give me a shark emoji. Can I get a shark emoji, please? Let's go. There we go. DJ Chark at 5.6. Oh! Yes. Brandon, I hate Aaron Jones. I think he's a bust. I mean, he was touchdown dependent and inconsistent last year. He still balled out. And I was like, I don't want to touch this guy next year. And then the Packers go out of their way to go draft A.J. Dillon. Uh-oh, there we go with the bye weeks, which might matter in this league because I could get chopped week 7. That's all good. I'll make sure not to draft guys with week 10 and week 7 buys later. Well, actually, Royal, in this league, bye weeks do matter, right? Because I could get chopped that week. So yeah. Hey, Couch, love the channel, love the videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Kate. Really appreciate that. You're going to be hurting week 7. It ain't over yet, though. It ain't over yet. That's what's funny. Dan, do you know what a guillotine league is? That's the thing. If you probably commented without knowing the rules of this league. And so, yes, you're right, but I bet you don't know why you're right. This is a guillotine league. Oh, this is a real draft. This is a guillotine league. Come on, what do you think? What do you think, man? What do you think, man? You think they're doing a mock here? This is a real draft. This is a money league where the lowest scoring team each week gets chopped, gets guillotined, gets cut, gets deleted, gets last place. Yeah, week 10's what's going to be rough. That's right. But it's only been 5 rounds. It's okay. I can still do this, right? You know, if I don't get cut, if I don't get guillotined week 6, that's a win in itself. Yep, that's right, Kate. Should I pair Henry with Hilaire or a top wide receiver? Not Mike. Yeah, if you don't got Mike Thomas, get the 2 running backs. This is not a mock. This is a real draft. This is a guillotine league draft. Money league with the Couch fam. Zach Ertz, Super Lake. I love that pick by Maria. Zach Ertz fell. I don't know how you draft Stephon Diggs over Zach Ertz. I don't know what Team 11 was thinking there. Man. Zach Ertz was the pick for instead of Diggs. Knowing that you should be able to get a decent player, just got to wait 2 more picks. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Maria's thinking T.Y. Hilton. Phillip Rivers' favorite running back. How do we join some of your money leagues? I'm going live September 2nd, 9 p.m. to collect fees and pick 11 people to get in my subscriber league. That one's tougher to get into, but this one you can sign up right now. 96 team league on patreon.com/fantasycouch. Right here. And that's going to be 8 leagues, 12 teams each. So you got to sign up for that gold couch champ tier and you'll get in. The first 94 people get in because me and Mike's got to be in it. So the first 94 patrons get in. We only got 25 so far. So we got 69 spots open. You just got to follow instructions, bro. I'm going to do it basically random and do it as fair and transparent as I can. It's easier just to be there and explain. So if you want in, just tune into the live stream. Have your money ready. That's really it. No, you're automatically in. I'm gonna have communication with you. So when you sign up, we can message each other on Patreon, which is totally fine because you're a patron now. You also get direct access to me and priority to communication to me. I'll also get your email too. This is a real draft. And it was a really good running back class, and I'm taking the 2 best rookie running backs. Okay, so I need a really good pick here. No running backs left at all. Wow. So I see a wide receiver. All the tight ends are gone. So I could go QB here. James White went. I was considering him, but I wouldn't have took him here. In full PPR, he's okay. I like the wide receivers. Yeah, I'm thinking Dak. But I think I can probably make up for a lot of wide receivers are going too. I can probably make up for wide receiver. The week 10 thing's kind of killing me right now, but I can get a backup quarterback easily. I think I'm going to just go with Devontae Parker. Different bye week. Yeah, honestly, I wasn't even considering bye weeks until somebody made fun of me. And then they're right though. But it's okay because the draft's not over yet. We're not even at the halfway point. So just got to be conscious of it so I don't get absolutely obliterated week 7. Week 7 is, week 10 is going to be so far into the future. Who knows? But definitely don't want to get chopped week 7, which is the second week. That guy you just named, Sean, is a great player for this type of league. But I wouldn't draft him in round 6, probably more like round 7. Definitely good, consistent player. Was just letting you know, Dan. No, and it's all good. Hey Dan, be real. Did you know it was a guillotine league though? Were you tuned in from the beginning? Just tell the truth. I will not get mad at you, Dan. Don't worry. And I do appreciate it. Ninja says, really wanted to get your thoughts on my 10-team half PPR I drafted this year. Matt Ryan, Mixon, David Johnson, Taylor, Hunt, Madison, Adams, Woods, Moore, Robinson, Dante. That looks great. That looks like an 8-team or 10-teamer. If that's a 12-teamer, you're drafting with a bunch of bums. Oh, Dan, then I do appreciate you. Dan's right. See, Couch Fam, I'm over here thinking people are going to cheat from my draft, but Couch Fam's helping me out. For some reason, I didn't even consider that. I'm always like, you don't have to worry about bye weeks. But in a guillotine league, you do have to at least consider you got to note that, you got to take that into some kind of consideration. I'm not going to factor it heavily. But like I said, I don't want to just be absolutely obliterated week 7 because that's, I need to at least go a little bit further and then, maybe I get lucky week 10 or something. That's fine. But week 7, I can't just get obliterated that early on because the real eliminations start week 6. So that's super early. Oh, 10-team half PPR traded picks. Oh, yeah, that's a great squad for a 10-teamer. If you said 8-team, I would have believed it. Probably not that great of an 8-teamer, to be honest, though. But 10-teamer, that's a killer team. You waited on quarterback. You got Matt Ryan. That's money in the bag. You got Kelsey. You got Adams. So those are two guys that people usually reach for, and it affects their teams. But you seem to push through really good still because you did stuff like you waited on quarterback. My money auction drafts tomorrow, Couch. Haven't done many auctions this year. Any advice? Watch my auction video. So search for auction draft strategy and watch that video. Just some basic tips. You know, my number one tip with the auction, it's usually long and boring, and it's hard to pay attention the whole time, but you got to pay attention the whole time. Zero distractions. People are going to, every auction has one or two players that go way underbid. Like me and Royal did a auction mock where Austin Eckler went for 29 or 27 bucks, and that was a steal of the draft, and it was early on too, like the first 20-30 minutes. And so just always pay attention, always know what's up, be ready to pivot, and watch my video about auction draft strategy. Kevin, that's simple. He's an RB. This could be the best running back. So, yeah, a couple of people were pointing out Clyde Edwards-Helaire, so I'll just address that right now. Clyde Edwards-Helaire could be the best running back to play for Andy Reid ever. If not, you know, he could be on the same level or similar level as Jamal Charles. And if he doesn't get as injured as Jamal Charles, he's already infinitely better than him. He's better than Brian Westbrook. He's better than Kareem Hunt. He's better than the Spencer Wares or whoever he was using for that year. And I think he's also better than Shady McCoy. And that's my thoughts. He's smart. He's he can catch the ball. He was drafted super early by the regime, and Damian Williams is out. It's full PPR. I'm going for upside, and I say Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Michael Thomas is okay in round 1. I would do that, but he's got to fall to me. I wouldn't do it in the top 7. He would have to fall to pick 10 for me. Like, really, I just and now it's the only wide receiver I draft in round 1. I go get my running backs. Notorious, we're not getting chopped until starting week 6, by the way. So the first 5 weeks you get a chance to earn immunity, and then week 6 is when people start getting chopped. Justin with the panic pick. Antonio Gibson way too early. That's a huge panic pick. Wow. Sean, yeah, of course you can think Shady's better than CEH, but let's see him play. I'm totally okay with that. Let's see him play, though. Let's see what happens. And plus, Shady wasn't, the best his rookie year. It took him 2-3 years, and then he was just amazing. So we'll see. Yeah, it was between Dak Prescott for me and Devontae Parker. I usually wait on quarterbacks in a 1 QB league, and the bye week was there, so I was like, dude, I can get myself a quarterback later. So I should have been looking at players. I got plenty of time though. So I see one player I like. Yeah, I'm probably gonna avoid wide receiver here. I dipped in that well a few times. And I got Josh Allen a few times. I might just go with Deshaun Watson. I don't know. I don't want any of these guys. I think it's pretty close between Josh Allen and Deshaun Watson, but I've already got some stock in Josh Allen. Let's see what Deshaun Watson's about. I'm very happy with my team so far. You could say, some of the picks are risky, but I added a lot of depth. I got You know, if you think this guy's risky, I got Eckler. If you think that guy's risky, you know, I got another wide receiver. And I think I'm going to be okay. You guys like the Watson, a pick we can all agree on finally. Everyone in the chat agrees on. Yay. And guess what, guys? By week 8. You got to love it. You got to love it. So, yeah, just to reiterate, the first 5 weeks, it's going to be nothing much is going to happen in this league. The person in the lead after those first 5 weeks head to head is going to get 1 immunity. And so week 6, we start chopping teams one by one. So week 6, if you get chopped and you have immunity, then you don't get chopped. Actually, the person with the second least amount of points gets chopped. Your immunity's gone, and there we go. So that's the first 5 weeks. Week 6, we start chopping. So first 5 weeks, you get to earn 1 immunity, and then week 6. The chopping board is there. We start chopping the team that earns the least amount of points that week. Mixon at 17. Yeah, man, he never falls in any of my leagues. And even though I'm a big Mixon fan, I sometimes hate drafting him at the 7 spot, at the 8 spot. I'm like, why isn't this guy? You know, Miles Sanders is going. He just went 9th overall. Why can't I get Joe Mixon at 15? Why can't I get him at 16? And you getting him at 17, I guess that's what really set off that draft. So congrats on that. Killer team so far. Thank you, Sean. Hayden Hurst. I was eyeing him a little bit, but I'm okay with it. You know, I'm okay with it. I'm like, look, I can get him round 8, and I know I'd say about, 50, close to 50-50. I'd say about 60% chance I wouldn't get him, and I was okay with that. Thought he might fall a little bit more, but Hayden Hurst, round 7, he goes a little bit early. Matt Ryan a little bit early. And I started a little QB run right here. Not a huge run, but quarterbacks are going. And keep in mind, you only really want to draft one quarterback in these early to mid rounds. So there's only Chris's team doesn't have a quarterback and Billy's team. So all the other teams drafted a quarterback here. Pretty smart. If Chris wanted a quarterback, pretty smart for him to go with Hayden Hurst instead of QB. No, actually, never mind. Never mind. I was totally reading that wrong. He's probably just waiting on quarterback. But but the point I was trying to make that I was off on, I don't know why I was trying to make that point. If you see owners that already have a quarterback, they're much less likely to draft another one. All right, so let's readjust my screen here. Okay, we can still see the entire board so far. Elijah says, yo, Couch, big fan. Where do you think Watson should go in a 14-team full PPR league? For quarterbacks, I don't really, honestly, it doesn't really matter because to me, it's like if I don't get Watson and I get Allen, I'm fine. If I get Matt Ryan a few rounds after that, I'm fine. Like, it really doesn't matter. I mean, you could say round 7, I guess. It really doesn't matter. I just really, in a 1 QB league, I really don't care about quarterbacks. Now, in round 3, I'll go Lamar and Patrick Mahomes in round 3. And I love those guys. I just don't care. So hope that makes sense. I'm not trying to give you a lazy answer. I just really don't care. There's just really no need to go after a quarterback in a 1 QB league. And that could be one of the flaws of fantasy. Is like quarterbacks are so important in real life, but yet in fantasy, they're nothing. They're the least scarce position. That's why you can actually stream. Imagine if you could stream a quarterback in real life. You could stream a running back in the NFL. I mean, it's not that easy, but, you can bring in a running back and it could work. But you can't just bring in a quarterback. Darius says, just join the Patreon. Let's go. 69 spots left, and now 67 spots left. So guys, hurry up and join that Patreon. Only 67 spots. Hello, hello. Okay. Ah, crap. It's so bad. Help me. No. Hello. Hello, mic check, mic check. You're back. All right. Okay. I got to worry about who to pick, too. Oh, crap. That's what's good about Sleeper. You can pause it. Reconnection successful. Can you guys see? Okay, it looks like is it working now? Is it working now? I think it's working. Now is the perfect time to ask a question. Let's go! Guillotine. Guillotine. We back. 3, 2, 1. Let's resume. And you got 60 seconds, so should be good. Crouch, how you grow a beard like that? It's natural, baby. What are you gonna do? We're back! We're back and live! I got a team for a 10-team league. And QB, Allen, Burrow, halfback. Probably didn't need to even draft Burrow. Kamara, Eckler, David Montgomery, Cohen, wide receiver Cup, Anthony Miller, Lamb, Calvin Ridley, tight end Kittle, Goddard, defense Bills. That's a great team, Shay. Your wide receivers aren't the best, but that's fine. You got a killer tight end. Love Josh Allen. You got great running backs. Half PPR, Godwin or Julio. I'd go with Godwin, but it's really close. Godwin, Julio, it's really close. Hopkins, too, up there. It's really close between those three. And that's why I just go running back. And if Hopkins or Julio falls to round 3, which they do sometimes. More like 2.11, but, dang near round 3. Then that, boom, take him. Kate says, I'm in a 14-team Superflex 300 buy-in. Who do you like? Cook, Mixon, Hilaire, Henry, Sanders. Not Sanders, not Cook, so it's between Mixon and Hilaire, and I'd go with Hilaire. And also Derrick Henry, too. Derrick Henry's an absolute monster. So if it's non-PPR, I would go Henry, but no one plays non-PPR. Oh yeah, I like Jacob slightly more than Mixon. Oh wait, can you guys hear me? Ah, hello. Hey, we back. What's going on? Can you guys hear me? Uh, whatever. I actually lowered the cable. Let me try to put it back up. Okay. Why is the chat not working? No one's in the chat. Nobody is in the chat. It's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience. I can't see them. Huh. I mean, YouTube chat. Nobody's in the YouTube chat? Oh, we're good? We're good? Hey, Kyle, Will, I am, Chris. All right. We're good. We're back, baby. We're back. They try to guillotine me. They try to chop me. They can't stop the couch. They can't do it. All right. I see you, Bashir. I see you, Royal, in the YouTube chat. Can you guys see my screen? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Let's go. All right. I think we're good. Can you guys hear and see me? I can see you. Okay. All right, guys. Let's start the draft. Let's start the draft. Okay. It resumes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I don't know who I'm gonna draft. Take your time, please. Whoever's on the clock. They try to stop me. They try to guillotine me, but you can't stop it. You can't stop it. I got a quarterback. I got a tight end. So neither of those guys. We have a Latavius. Oh crap. Actually, I just got an alert. Okay, Christian Kirk just went. Okay, I see one guy. with the news that Sony Michel might be ready, I think I'm going to stock up on running backs. Now, I can put him in IR. I don't think it's that bad of a pick here. He's more of a round 10 guy, but the way running backs are going, I'm going to get him here. Let's go with Sony. So running backs, Patriots running back coach Ivan Fears, that's his name. He thinks Sony Michel, who has a foot injury, is on the active pup list, will be ready to play week 1. Oh, I like sniping you guys. You know how I do. Y'all don't snipe me. I snipe you. I knew changing this to Guillotine was good. Sony a good pick for this format. Yeah, IR spot. If even if I don't have him in the first 6 weeks, that's okay. It's not that important. What is a Guillotine League? The team that scores the fewest amount of points on a given week gets cut, gets deleted, gets booted, is done with the league. The last two, whoever is the last man standing, like Survivor reality show, wins it all. This is a money league. First place wins everything. Winner takes all. True Survivor. That's what it is, Becky. It's awesome. A lot of knife and sword emojis and dagger emojis. A lot of guillotine gifts in our league. It's fun. It's crazy. It's fun. I love this. It's my first time doing a Guillotine League. All right. I can't believe we got the internet back, and from what I can see, it's going fast. I absolutely love it. Awesome. Jalen Rager, I like that pick. Yeah, I got to zig when they zag. I got to start runs, not end them. And Kyle and I started a little running back run in the middle of round 3. And it's been all wide receivers pretty much recently. And so I wanted to, change it up and get Sony Michel. Great pick in this format. Even if he's on pup, which you probably won't be, but even if he misses a couple games, that's all good. I only need him, week 6. And if he's on pup, hopefully be ready week 7. That's pretty good. They have a bye week 6, so we should be good. And yeah, we have 2 IR spots. I wouldn't have IR spots normally, but because of this crazy year where players can still opt out. I was telling someone on Instagram, just a random commenter on JPA football. I was like, look, players can still opt out, right? Dang, I gotta have to explain what guillotine is. Like, can somebody explain what guillotine is in the chat so I don't do it every 5 seconds? I'll do it again. Don't take me wrong. I'll do it again. I'll explain. I love you guys. I love that my internet is back, and we're back live. And I love my team. Love everyone in this league. So why not? If I have to explain it again, not a big deal at all. Let me take a sip. And the first defense is off the board, Maria. I like her Will Fuller pick. Little early, but I like that. Marlon Mack, little early. Alexander Madison, good pick. And the Niners, D. Oh, my. I'm going to ask her if she's a Niner fan. Only a Niner fan can do such a thing. So, Mark, essentially what a guillotine league is, the team that scores the fewest amount of points on a given week gets cut, gets guillotined, gets chopped, gets eliminated, gets deleted, is done. And so you don't want to get chopped. You don't want to get guillotined. Last person standing wins it all. This is not a mock draft. This is a real money league draft, and I'm doing it with the Couch Fam. The Couch Fam is just, people that follow me, part of the community, on the Discord, on the Facebook group, subscribe to the YouTube. Just people, just getting in. You know what's funny about couch fam leagues? We've had rotten apples. They've been very, very few, and on the most part, there's been like 3 of them. They've been the amount they've been disrupted was very minimal too, almost nothing. My hometown leagues, way more rotten apples, way more craziness. So it just goes to show how awesome you guys are. We're batting about 99.5% of just awesome people that are respectful, that pay up, that show respect, that love to have fun and just enjoy the hell out the leagues. And so it's just, it's great. My hometown league, we're at like 85%, of good people that we love and invite back. So yeah, it's just been a great community, and one can only dream to build such a great community like this. And just very grateful that we have that, and that you guys are awesome. Oh, you got a Wentz and Rager. Ooh, oh, so you stack, huh? Yeah, you guys took my wide receivers. I deserve that. There's still some more, but let's see, one wide receiver I like, 2 wide receivers I like. Yeah, looks like we're done. Internet died. Damn it. Are we back? Are we back? It says it's streaming again. It's going in and out. Oh my god, I think we're back. Alright, sorry, yeah. Gonna try to queue up now. Jonnu Smith, love it. Awesome. That's who I was eyeing, but I wanted to get some more wide receivers. Oh, the tight ends are going. Tight end run. Tight ends are going. Tight ends are going. Let's try to get a better view. A little bit better. Never perfect. I mean, the internet's been great. As Sean, as you can see, I upload videos with lightning speed. That's how I'm able to upload so many and edit and get them up fast. And live streams have been great in the past. But you know what happens? Internet goes out from time to time. Like my internet goes out, 3 times a year or something. And right now it's just, it's not good. It's actually the #1 rated internet, and I have the most expensive one. Once I started becoming a full-time YouTuber, the very next year I upgraded my plan to the best internet plan that they offered. So I stayed with the same provider and was like, give me the next step up. They're like, sir, Mr. Brain, Mr. Couch, you're gonna have the best one. And I was like, that's what I want. I said, I'm a professional YouTuber now. Do you understand? They're like, yeah, I understand. I was like, all right, cool. Carlos Hyde. Keyshawn Vaughn at a good value. I like Team 2. Team 2 is good. 0 quarterback, 0 tight end. He's stacking and stacking. And now's a good time for him to maybe consider getting one if he likes one. I have my eyes on another player. You guys can't see who it is, right? I have my eyes on a couple players, actually. Huh. Is my internet good again? I don't know what the heck's going on. It's not allowing me to queue up anybody. Huh. Might have to refresh. That's so weird. Everything seems to be working. Yeah, I'll just refresh now. Everything's getting all choppy. Okay, so far so good. Turn my sound back on. Okay. You guys can hear and see me on the stream, right? You guys can hear, see me. Awesome. All right. Hey, I'm happy, you know. By the way, guys, I just uploaded a video this afternoon. Go check that out if you want. It's a 12-team draft, redraft. I did it from the 10th spot, and it's for charity. It's for Wigs for Kids. That's why I shaved my hair. And so, yeah, make sure you guys check that out. It's a, kind of an indirect way to support something cool. It's a charity league, and I guess, thanks to some of you guys. I didn't even really mean to, honestly, but you guys have donated money to the charity already just because you guys are so cool. So, yeah, raised a few bucks for the Wigs for Kids charity, and all buy-ins or payouts will go to Wigs for Kids. Yes, there are waivers. Boasting the scout. Okay, I got someone. I got a couple players. Okay, the queue is working, I think, now. Still some cool players. Cool players. I have a draft next week with a 7 pick. Who we thinking, Couch? If it's full PPR, so I'd go Clyde Edwards-Helaire. It's not too early to take Mike Thomas, but I would consider Mike Thomas at the 9 or 10 spot. That's how much I favor RBs. You can go with Clyde Edwards-Helaire, assuming that the top 4 are taken. Kamara, Zeke, Saquon, and C-Mac will get taken. Definitely those top 4. After that, you're looking at a Clyde Edwards-Helaire or Josh Jacobs. Me personally, even though Dalvin Cook is an amazing player, I'm avoiding Dalvin Cook. I'm not touching him unless he falls out of the top 9. And he'll never do that, ever. So I'm just not going to basically pick Dalvin Cook. You could say it's a crazy conspiracy, but let's say the Vikings suck this year and Dalvin Cook is at 80% or 90%. He's just gonna be like, look, I can't go. I hate my I'm just not gonna say it out loud, but he hates his contract. Team's going nowhere. It's a crazy 2020 year. Why go out there and tear an ACL week 10 when you need him the most and make less money, make millions less money the next year and risk it? And so he's not going to do that. He's going to be like, look, I can't go. You seen me last week. And he could just sit out. Like, yeah, that's what you're dealing with when you talk about Dalvin Cook. He could do that. Honestly, that's the smart decision for Dalvin Cook. I do the same thing. If I'm on a team that's 1-9 and I'm slightly banged, who's not banged up by then? I'll just be like, look, I can't go. And there's nothing they can do. It's not like you're going to make less money or something. You still get paid. And then sign the big contract next. He wanted the contract. They're not going to give him a contract. He wanted a contract. They're not going to give it to him. Why would I put my body on the line? Why would I get tackled by 46 other grown men during a pandemic? Why would I do that? I'm going to do something that I usually don't do. And I don't want to slow down my computer or anything. Actually, it's just such great value that I think I might do it. I'm gonna risk it. Oh, my computer's working great actually now, and I have just enough time. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do something crazy. Different bye week. No. I actually didn't look at it correctly. I feel stupid, but let's see. Week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lions play the Colts week 8. Not the best matchup, but so yeah, I have no stock in Stafford. I wanted to get a quarterback with a different bye week. DJ Moore over under 80 receptions. I guess we'd say over. Panthers defense is bad. I'm going to say over. How many did he get last year? I think I'm going to say over for that. 87 receptions? Definitely over. This is his 3rd year. Now that's a hard one. DJ Chark. I don't know because he's more of the deep threat. I don't know. That's a tough one. How many did DJ Chark? But I gotta go over. If I'm going, you always gotta go over. Yeah, DJ Moore over 100. Yeah, that's likely. Yeah, 100 would have been the question for sure. DJ Chark. 80 for Chark would be good. I'm going to say over, but 80 is the good over-under for Chark for sure. Definitely. And I'm going to say over. 100, probably not for Chark. DJ Moore, Odell. Slight edge to DJ Moore. Odell's been growing on me, but Dude's risky, man. With DJ Moore and a PPR, I think it's gonna be really safe there. I think it's gonna be legit. He's just too hard. I got him in the video I just uploaded. I got DJ Moore in round 4, and it's a different type of league, but still, when it's round 4, I just couldn't resist. His scoring settings are all weird, but it's half PPR, and it favors running backs heavily. I guess that's a good way to sum it. So El Camino's really going without a quarterback. He's just punting it. Okay, so I thought some running backs would fall to me. I really wanted Damian Harris as a backup plan and A.J. Dillon. I probably should have took him there, but I risked it. And I feel like Stafford's going to be decent, though. So we'll see. No more quarterbacks for me. Jimmy G. Ayuk just went. I was thinking I had him in my queue. I would have probably took him, but there's a few other players I'm really liking here. So I got me 5 wide receivers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got me 4 running backs, 2 quarterbacks, 1 tight end. Yeah, I would never do that. I probably wouldn't recommend you guys do that, to go quarterback. But in a guillotine league where bye weeks really matter, I don't want to get chopped week 8 because Deshaun Watson is out. I felt like Stafford fell a little bit, just a little bit, and I mean, round 12 quarterback started going again, kind of. I'm gonna take a flyer on a running back, and one I've never picked before, and I'm very intrigued to have this guy on my team. Yeah, so Sean, that news about N'Keal Harry is just I figure both. Yeah, Chris said it best. They've been mixed, and so again, you got N'Keal as another flyer. It's a total unknown, a guy with some potential. And Cam Newton's gonna probably start for the Patriots. That's what it's really shaping like. I'd be shocked if he wasn't the starter. And I mean, after that, we just don't know. And N'Keal is my 5th wide receiver. So if he doesn't pan out, I don't think I'm dead. I think round 10 is where you could consider N'Keal, and I got him mid-round 11. So that's totally fine. I'm willing to take a flyer on him. So if, last year he was injured, he didn't start off well. We'll see what happens this year. We have our first true auto pick. Oh, man. And that's a great defense, by the way. That's not even a bad auto pick. That's his first defense, I believe. That's great. Got a good defense. If he's going up against Gilmore, it'll help him for the season. Going up against the best cornerback can only help him. Yeah, the Patriots, hands down, had the best secondary, best pass defense last year. And, yeah, Billy's I always tell you, don't draft a defense early. But look, Niners D went round 10. Bills D and Ravens D round 11. So getting the Steelers D, an elite defense, round 13, I think is significantly better value, way better pick than getting the Bills D round 11. So I think that auto pick was good. He didn't have a defense, and so it could have been a lot worse. Chris says Pats still have the best secondary despite losing Patrick Chung. I'd say probably. I mean, someone else got to go take it. This secondary was absolutely disgusting last year. I mean, it's like record-breaking type of secondary. So, yeah, even without Patrick Chung, they're still going to be really good. They still got Gilmore. They still got their cornerbacks. So, yeah, they're really good. And that's why Bill Belichick has the freedom to kind of do whatever he wants with. He's like, look, I got my corners. I just got to figure out a way to get pressure and do other things. And just call some really good plays. Looking at players to draft. Not really. Who's Clyde Edwards-Hilaire's handcuff? Answer me that. I give you guys a question. Who is CEH's handcuff? Oh. 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 Baker Mayfield. Yes! Look, I wanted Chris Herndon at the end, but right here I did not. Oh my God. Yes. Absolutely love this guy, Joshua Kelly, and I have Eckler. This is going to be great. Wow, I love him. Yeah, I know Justin Jackson slated to be number 2 running back right now, and get some getting reps with the first team. But practice is still early. You know, Joshua Kelly definitely has to earn that second RB role. He's not. He's the 3rd running back. I think he'll earn it soon. Basically, same thing with Jonathan Taylor. With Jonathan Taylor, I mean, I'm not comparing the two. I'm just saying Jonathan Taylor should be able to lap Marlon Mack. I'm just saying Joshua Kelly should be able to lap Justin Jackson. If not, that's a mid-14th round pick. Love it. And Bryce Love's going to be the starter week 5, apparently, according to my source, Sean Shell. So that's more good news right there. Almost took Kelly over Hines. Great pick. Yeah, I'm not big on Nyheim Hines, but around 14, full PPR, that's a good pick. Thank you so much for giving me Josh Kelly. Absolutely needed him because I got Eckler. So some kind of insurance. Wow, and I got my RB that I want. You know, I'm not going quarterback anymore. I do need a kicker and defense. The top 3 defenses are gone. There's still some kickers. We'll see what's up. There's some good tight ends. Not really, but not really. Dallas Goedert was a good tight end to take. So yeah, Chris Herndon would be a guy I would have probably took round 15 or 16. But hey, Jonah is not still there. He went round 10, buddy. I would have probably took Jonnu Smith round 12. I would have took Jonnu round 12. Maybe even round, I would have took him round 12, maybe 11. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Like, I really appreciate it. I know we had some technical difficulties, but internet's back up and working. We're at full power. Let me get some lights. We're looking good. All right. Justin Tucker. That's not a bad pick. Let me look at your team. Wonder what you're going to do when Russell Wilson's on bye. First week of cuts. Russell Wilson's on bye. Joe Burrow. Oh, my God. Jimmy Guap and Joe Burrow. I really liked your team, but I think instead of a guy like Cohen or Crowder, you really could have got your QB1 locked. You really could have got Carson Wentz or Rodgers or Stafford or Daniel Jones. That's crazy. Man, there's still some quarterbacks left. I don't know. Is Mark a Bengals fan? Must be. I'm going to go kicker a little early. Oh, he said I wanted Stafford. Yeah, bro, you should have got him. I mean, you had your chances. I took him 12. You know, it's okay to reach half a round for a guy. You know, it's not even a reach because Stafford fell. You don't have to draft a kicker. I'm going to draft a kicker because I know I don't want to get chopped. And there's a really good one right here who's just, right up there with Justin Tucker, but I got Tucker ranked number 1. I'm just going to go get my kicker. Stafford, I can trade. Yes, Stafford is open to trade. For sure, Mark. Yeah, why not? I have my QB1 locked. I am willing to trade. Don't have anyone right off the bat that I'd want, though. Not in those later rounds. I don't like those guys per se. But Tyler Boyd is a guy I like, and Kareem Hunt, Calvin Ridley. I like all your first 6 picks, Mark. I like, so maybe we can package something together. I love all your first 6 picks. So we might be able to work out something. There goes Greg the Leg. Blake Jarwin. I was eyeing him, but I went kicker foolishly. Let's see. Yeah, I think we can trade. I think we can make that happen. Lamar Miller. How's Lamar Miller looking at camp? Chris, you drafted him. You must think he's got a shot to do something this year. Most fantasy owners think he's got a shot to do nothing. Or maybe that's kind of like your emergency pick, knowing that If Sony Michel's healthy, you might have to drop him, which is it's just fine because that's pretty much your last pick. Yeah, I'm not even analyzing your team, Mark. Talking in terms of trade, I love your first 6 players for me personally. So other than that, probably, you have some okay players after that for me personally. Oh yeah, you're gonna use the IR spot. I got you. He's still on pup. Oh, Lamar Miller is? Oh yeah, so you're gonna put him in IR. I think I'm able to put Sony Michel on IR too, maybe. If I search, what is that voice? If I search Sony Michel, show drafted. Yeah, Sony Michel has a pup designation, so I should be able to put Sony Michel on IR as well. And like I said, I would not have had IR in this league, but with this crazy year, you get a player that's quarantined or something. I think it's kind of necessary. It's at least a good idea. So I got 2 IR spots. Maybe not go defense. I think I can. Yeah, I might not go defense here. AB, love the pick. Great pick. Oh, nice. AB. AB. Great pick, dude. Wow, totally forgot about him. Zane Gonzalez, was that even necessary? Was that even necessary? Wait a second. Okay, so this guy's got Kelsey and Herndon. And he's got Greg the Leg. Will he go defense here? Billy Boone is up. All right, I'm going to tell you, kids, don't try this at home. I went with Bucker too early. It was a dumb move. It was risky. It paid off. I wanted to get Blake Jarwin or Doyle about equally. I don't know. Actually, more so Doyle by week 7. Only got 1 player by week 7, I think. So I wanted to get Doyle slightly more. But it was about even. I wouldn't have cared because Gesicki is by week 11. And just absolutely ecstatic to get Jack Doyle and Harrison Butker. Right after this, I'm about to go and put Sony Michel on the IR. Let's go! Let's do it, Roto World. Jack O'Doyle, baby. Jack Doyle believes. Oh, no, this looks horrible. Jack Doyle believes the Colts system is great for tight ends. Doyle elaborated, they put a lot of trust in us, a lot of responsibility, and ask you to give Hussein the Brain a ton of fantasy points and not get chopped in his Guillotine League. I can slot Miller and Jeffrey onto pup and snag a kicker and defense off waivers. Well, there you go. You're smart, bro. All right, this has been so much fun. This is great. So actually, I'll stay on for a minute. We'll talk post draft. We'll look at some teams, answer some questions for those of you still here. Talk about the fan leagues you guys can get in. You guys can get in a couch fan league, play with me, compete just like these guys. But before that, I'm definitely about to go to my team. These guys are crazy, man. They'll go while I'm live streaming or filming. They'll go make all these moves, and it's like, damn, like hello, like you guys trying to take advantage of me. Now I know. I just stopped doing what I'm doing. Mock on Discord. I'm gonna eat, and I will be down to mock For sure. Let's do a 16-team mock on there. Gardner Minshew, love that pick. I was going to add him, but I needed a backup tight end so bad. Great pick, Christian, to end it. Wow, that's one of the best picks of the draft. I love it. Kyle says, good draft, guys. Looking forward to the season. Love you, bro. Thanks, Kyle. I know he can't hear me because I'm trying to be greedy and selfish. And I still, I like it. Thank you so much. But I just got to put this player on a little IR. Let's go! IR spot. All right. Okay, and that's the only player I can put on IR. I don't think we can add players right now, actually. Oh, no, they are free agents. I shouldn't have made it like that. So we have Locke. Oh, man. Gardner Minshew was one guy I was definitely eyeing to add. Locke. Goff. I don't really care about any of these defenses. I see one defense I like. Guess I'll just pick up a defense. You have one spot empty. I'll just put... Is this cheating? Frankly, I don't care. Call me whatever the hell you want. I'm trying not to get chopped. Call it that, all right? I like the Titans D, but I'm going to go ahead and add the Eagles defense. Gardner Minshew was taken. Antonio Brown was taken, so no need for me to add a player. I did add Rashad Penny just to hoard an extra player. Just in case Chris Carson / Hyde gets hurt, I got me a running back, and those you don't get often. So, yeah, that's my starting lineup. Graham, I don't understand your question. Yo, Couch, you doing some of these squad draft review live streams again this year? The Hack My Lineup? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm doing Hack My Lineup. Is that what you're asking? Hack My Lineup. Justin says, thanks so much. Couch was a ton of fun. Oh, yeah, you were in the draft. So Justin was team 3. Do you guys want team grades or nah? Doyle was held out of practice due to a neck injury, by the way. Oh, I did not. Yeah, that's crazy how I didn't catch that. I searched for, it's crazy that I searched for him. And they did not post that. It's all good. Could be minor. Is it minor? That's crazy. Yeah, we can do, or at least, go over the teams. Let's get a good view of this. That's a good enough view. And then, yeah, that's a good view. And then we'll get rid of my face cam. Peace, man. Thanks. I know on the East Coast it's getting late. What is it, 11 p.m.? Yeah, so team 1, Christian, he always gets in my Couch Fam leagues. Oh, by the way, guys, really quick, before you leave, if you don't want to watch the team reviews, you can get in a league with me right now and compete. It's a 96-team Patreon tournament for all for Tier 2 Patreon members. It's 8 leagues. 8 leagues of 12 teams. Each winner of a league receives a Couch Fam t-shirts. First place wins $1,000. Second place wins $250. Third place wins $100. It's a great way to support Fantasy Couch, support what I do, help me keep making videos, help me survive. And if everyone, you can cancel your Patreon as long as you pay your $10, but I'm hoping people will keep them, and that way it'll help support, because if you do the math, 96 times 10 is only $960, so I could be losing a lot of money. Yeah, and there are several. Last time we looked, there's about 68 spots. So 28 minus 94 is what is that? 66 spots. So we got 66 spots open. All you got to do is go to patreon.com/fantasycouch right there and sign up for the Couch Champ. I know Chris is in it. We got a bunch of other people in here that are in it. It's it's gonna be a lot of fun, and it's a great way to support Fantasy Couch. But not only will you get entry into the tournament, we draft September 5th or 6th. We'll be probably doing several drafts both those days. Not only do you get entry into the tournament where you can win a ton of money and have fun, draft on Sleeper with me and the Couch Fam, but you also get all these perks: early access to waivers, early access to DFS picks, a shout out on YouTube and Twitter, exclusive Patreon live streams and giveaways. You'll get exclusive videos, behind the scene videos, such as the extended Joe Mixon workout video. Awesome stuff, all that. So it's a no-brainer. $960 of fees, but you could win. But I'm giving away $1,350 of cash and prizes, and also 8 t-shirts. So it's pretty much a no-brainer. If you want to have fun, you like to have fun, you like to play fantasy football, you definitely should enter. And please keep your Patreon a little bit longer and show some more support. It would be greatly appreciated. Or if you can't afford $10, switch over to the tier 1 afterwards. That's totally cool too. That's going to help me. All right. Team 1, C-Mac, Hopkins, George Kittle, Cooper Kupp, Raheem Mostert. Already lacking up running back, but I like how you have both just in case one gets hurt. Both Niner running backs. Russell Wilson, Brandon Cooks, Tevin Coleman, Ruggs, Carlos Hyde, Ravens D, A.J. Dillon, John Brown, Hunter Renfrow, Justin Tucker, Gardner Minshew. Love the last 2 picks, man. You absolutely crushed it. You needed a quarterback. Week 6, the first guillotine week where there's cuts being made, and you got yourself Gardner Minshew, who I was eyeing off waivers, and you got the best kicker in the game. So I was going to give you about a C+, B-, but with those last 2 picks, it really boosted your team. And that, I'm just excited about that because that never happens. You never get a huge boost with those last 2 picks like that, and you just did. So I'm going to give this a grade B-. I was going to aim more towards a C+. So Christian, you got a B-, team 1. Team 2, just because I disagree with the picks after round 6 doesn't mean they're bad. It's just me personally, I don't like them that much. I wouldn't want to trade for them because you want Stafford. First 6 picks, you knocked it out the park, bro. Like, you absolutely crushed it. You got Hunt round 5, Tyler Boyd round 6, perfect for this type of league. PPR, slow and steady. You'll be able to edge out your opponents, avoid those early cuts. Love it. What's up, Ty's in the building. After that, you fell off a little bit, and you really should have took some risks here, man. No tight end, no quarterback. I don't like Hunter Henry, but he might be able to do some things. And let's make a trade, bud. I really think you went kind of boring, and you really should have went out and got yourself a quarterback. I'm gonna give, but your first 6 picks are so dang good. I'm gonna give you a grade C. And that, yeah, quarterbacks are not scarce, but you still got to get one, and they always score the most points. So and the objective is to score points. So you got to get one at some point, whether it be round 8 or 7, or 9 or 10 or 11. But yeah, you waited too long, and I did miss out on guys like A.J. Dillon and Damian Harris. But I also got Stafford, who now has some trade value because he fell a little bit. Team 3, Zeke, Aaron Jones, Mike Evans, Amari Cooper went very late. Rojo, Amari Cooper late, Ronald Jones early. Wow. Dak Prescott went, at a good spot. Antonio Gibson, horrible pick. That's terrible right there, man. That was a panic pick. Everyone knows it. Dante Johnson, he went kind of late. I think he just got hurt today or something. Probably super minor, but everything's super minor, and I bet one of them is going to turn out to be major. Darius Slayton, Tyler Higbee's a good pick. Tony Pollard, Daniel Jones, I like that pick. Different bye week than your quarterback. Right here's where it really matters. Bye weeks really matters. Post your team here, Tyler. Let us know if it's PPR, how many teams, and post your team right here in the chat. Let us see it. I'll give you a grade right after this. Yeah, Daniel Jones, Ayuk, great pick. Goddard, great pick. Seahawks D's decent, and Jason Myers. You Seahawks fan? I don't know, but a good team, good overall team with a couple questionable picks. Rojo, Antonio Gibson kind of killed it. I don't know how severe Dante Johnson's injury is. I'm going to give this a grade C+. It's still good. I mean, it's close to a B-. Team 4. Man, loving some of these picks here. Kamara, good pick. Julio, good pick. DJ Moore, good pick. Bobby Woods, good pick. Definitely would have took Calvin Ridley over him. And I would have considered Amari Cooper over him. So just a couple players I would have considered, wide receivers I would have considered over him. Kyler Murray, J.K. Dobbins, Matt Breida, Phillip Lindsay. So first 3 picks were good, and then we start kind of sliding here. Anthony Miller, I like that. Slight reach by some standards, but that's where I like him. Great pick, man. Jonnu, another great pick. Fant, okay. Damian Harris, good pick. So you did pretty well. I'm going to give this a grade. It needs better running backs, though, to be honest. Let's give it a grade. Yeah, you're really suffering at running back, I think. Maybe round 4 you should have reached and got Hunt. And then you would have been like, oh, I could have a wide receiver fall to me. Yeah, I'm going to give this a grade C+. Kyle went with Dalvin, little reach for Mahomes, David Johnson, Mark Andrews, DK Metcalf, AJ Green, Michael Gallup. I hate your wide receivers. Jordan Howard, Christian Kirk, hate him even more. AP, not bad pick. Deshaun Jackson, Sammy Watkins, not a bad pick. You got to get those boring, unsexy wide receivers that you can start week 1. Justin Jackson, Chris Thompson, Chargers D, Younghoe Koo. I think Chargers D went a little early. Younghoe Koo was okay. Overall, this is not a great team. Has some good pieces, though. Maybe, I think getting a guy like Mark Andrews, you should have waited another round for sure, and that would have, and everything kind of snowballed after that. I'm going to give this team a grade C-. You do have a good quarterback, good tight end, and David Johnson, Dalvin Cook, I don't hate too much. So I'm going to give it a C-. Other than that, though, I don't like it. So your first 4 picks are good. Well, I mean, not great value, but your first 4 players that you chose were really good. Team 6, this is Couch's team. Let's see how Couch did. A little risky with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. What's up with that? Austin Eckler. Wow, what a great pick. That's value. Full PPR. Couldn't be happier to get Eckler there. Jonathan Taylor, round 3, little bit of a reach. But I loved it because I started a huge running back run. I was okay with getting, I wanted Allen Robinson ideally. I was okay with getting Odell, Thielen, A.J. Brown, Calvin Ridley, Robert Woods, all those guys. Maybe even Cooper, probably not. But and they were all there and more. I mean, other than, Allen Robinson probably wouldn't have fell. But, all those wide receivers were there. So I like taking that calculated risk. And that was cool. Is anyone on? Am I doing this for nobody? 80 concurrent. No, I haven't seen any chats. Is anyone on? You guys can grade teams too. And I asked Ty to post his team. Am I even online? Can you guys hear me? I haven't seen a chat in so long. I could I guess I'll just finish up. Okay. Oh, you guys have just been quiet. Like, what do you guys think of the team so far? Well, let me do team grades. So help me out with the team grades and I'll stay on. Yeah, so what do you guys think of my team? Clyde, Eckler, Jonathan Taylor. This is group participation, guys. AJ Brown, DJ Chark. Grade of my team. Devontae Parker, Deshaun. Oh man, I love this team. Deshaun Watson, Mike Gesicki, Sony Michel, Mecole Hardman, N'Keal Harry, Matthew Stafford, Bryce Love, Joshua Kelly, Harrison Butker, Jack Doyle. Oh boy, I love this team a lot. I guess my only weakness is I don't have a good floor at tight end. Well, I mean, I got Doyle, who I think does have a good floor. And I got him in the last round. My kicker's great. As you guys see, I already put Michelle on the pup. I added Rashad Penny as a cheap, move. Put him on pup, and then I added the Eagles D. I got the second best kicker. A lot of people have him as the best kicker. C minus. You must hate Clyde. It's all good. I think anything less than a B plus is kind of harsh. I love it. I guess I can see how people could hate it because they don't know what's up with Clyde. They don't know what's up with Jonathan Taylor, and they don't know what's up with AJ Brown. They think, I guess I can see you hate it, but you got to go for youth, man, and you got to go for the next. You gotta think ahead and anticipate who's going to be the next stars in the NFL. The next stars in the NFL is going to be Clyde. It's going to be Eckler. It's going to be Taylor. It's going to be A.J. Brown. It's going to be Chark. Maybe Parker. Maybe not. Those are going to be the next stars in the NFL. Mike Gesicki is going to be the next big tight end. You'll see. And that's going to happen sooner than later. Why so high on Jonathan Taylor? He's he could be on Saquon Barkley's level really soon here. I mean, he's great. He's just an amazing prospect behind the best O-line, and nobody likes Marlon Mack. So, grades are kind of all over the place for me. Went from an A minus to a C minus. I'm going to give myself an A minus. Not perfect, but for me, damn near perfect. I got all the guys I liked. It was great. Missed out on Jonnu, missed out on A.J. Dillon, missed out on Damian Harris, and all four basically, well, not all four, but some of those guys I missed out on because I went with Stafford. Where did Montgomery go? I don't know, but here is Team 7, Billy Boone's team. Well, it's a committee. That's what they say, but, Marlon Mack's the starter, so, if you're going to go with what they say, you better draft Marlon Mack in round 5 then, but I wouldn't. Clyde over Henry in full PPR, hell yeah. So team 7. I got Eckler at great value, and no one can argue with that in full PPR. Team 7, Mike Thomas, Kelsey. So you locked up best wide receiver, best tight end. Then you went with Lev Bell, Mark Ingram, Tyler Lockett, James White, Julian Edelman, Drew Brees. Julian Edelman's good value. Drew Brees is okay right there. Marv Jones, Aaron Rodgers, different bye week. That's good. Sterling Shepard, Jerick McKinnon. Steelers D was an auto pick, which was a good one. Chris Herndon, different bye week than Kelsey. Greg the Leg, and Jamal Williams. So, this was an extreme team that didn't go running back at first. Still was able to pull it off. I probably wouldn't have drafted Lockett. I mean, I think Chark is so much more upside than Lockett, and that one pick earlier. I definitely would have went with a guy like Terry McLaurin. James White, average. I love him around 7, not so much around 6. This is an okay team. I think could have been a lot better. Not a lot of upside at running back. You got most positions locked down, though. I'm going to give this a C+. You guys say, someone says B. Team 8. This is off to a great start with the first two, Jacobs, Chubb. Then Montgomery, yeah, went a little early. I think Jonathan Taylor scared him. Then Odell, that's good. Keenan Allen, that's okay. Hollywood Brown, that's okay. Matt Ryan, CeeDee Lamb. Evan Ingram, who has 20 injuries. Latavius. Bills D, that's a horrible pick. This is a horrible pick. I don't understand. Why would you go with Bills D in round 11? This is just mind-boggling in a money league. Don't ever do that. Don't do that. That was awful, man. Alan Lazard, Perryman, Baker Mayfield, Blake Jarwin, Jake Elliott. Yeah, some picks were just mind-boggling. You still ended up with an okay team, though. If Evan Ingram's out, you're going to have to roll out with Blake Jarwin. This team's all right. It's a C for me. Chris, Miles Sanders, super early here. Over Chubb, over Mixon, over Henry. That one's, I don't know. I would have definitely took Henry over Sanders. I don't get that one. Adams is okay, but, still Chubb and Eckler were available. I'd prefer running back. Chris Carson, I guess you got him at a really good value. That's good. And then Melvin Gordon, has lots of struggles. I love the Terry McLaurin pick. DeAndre Swift has a minor injury. Hayden Hurst, I like it. Debo, I like it. Jalen Reagor, that's not bad. Carson Wentz is a good pick. Boston Scott, little early, but hey, you got your running back locked. Assuming they don't sign another running back, the Eagles. Preston Williams, Golden Tate, Naheem Hines, Lamar Miller, Alshon Jeffrey. You got a few guys on PUP you're adding. I'm sure you've already added some players. Let me see. Have you added some players? Chris added Matt Prater and Saints D. Was not that great ads, but still, you added some more players. Some okay picks. I think this could have been better. Wentz is a bit risky. I'm gonna give this a C+. I like Hurst. I like McLaurin. I really think I would have definitely went a different route with the first two picks. I would have went with Henry and then, Chubb or Eckler, and I think that would have been much better. I like Miles Sanders too, but to me, I just drafted him in round 2 in a draft a couple days ago, and that's before the injury. So now that he's injured, he's definitely not going to go up my rankings and be a round 1 guy. But to each his own. Oh, I was blocking that. My bad. No one asked me to take that off. Sorry. Now, Jerome got Henry. But then, Gurley and Fournette. Oh, my God. Thielen's good. Sutton's okay. Cam Akers, he's a running back. Brady, little early, but okay. Jerry Jeudy. A lot of rookie wide receivers here. Jerry Jeudy, Justin Jefferson, Jared Cook a little early. Not really liking this team. Robbie Anderson a little early. Michael Pittman Jr., Hawkinson, Ryan Tannehill, Bears D, Zane Gonzalez. Yeah, I don't. Dude, your first pick was great. Thielen was cool, and then the rest kind of fell apart. I think this team's just really not that good, man. I don't know why you went with Gurley so early. Todd Early. That's your name. Todd Early. Todd Early. Was he the third? Todd Gurley the second. Todd Early the second. Yeah, man, I don't know. That's just way too early for me. I don't know how you take him over Chubb. That's insane. That just killed it right there, dude. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give this a D plus. And I love your first pick. Bashir, Mixon, Drake, Juju, Allen Robinson, Stephon Diggs. See, Stephon Diggs you should have went Ertz instead of Diggs. For sure. I don't know why you didn't. I see your comment, Siba. Yeah, that would have really said it. So Juju a little early for me. Yeah. But I like your plan. And then the Diggs and Allen Robinson, great, amazing pick. You went with Ertz instead of Diggs, and then you could have got anybody there, like Tyler Boyd, Devontae Parker, anybody really. But yeah, if you got Ertz, I would have liked this team a lot more. Like the Josh Allen pick. Jarvis is decent. Carry on. I could do it without. Rob Gronkowski was a panic pick, auto pick. Manny Sanders, Puke Johnson. Patriots D went too early. Big Ben. Robbie Gould and AB. I love that pick. Some really great picks mixed with some really risky picks. Some bad picks. I'm going to give this a grade B minus. It could have easily been an A with a few adjustments. It was close. What's up, Hamza? All right, Maria, team 12. This one was the craziest team for sure. 0 RB at first. Singletary's not the RB1 to have. At least you attacked it with some quantity, though, with Connor. Just fingers crossed that Connor will work out. So you got... Can I put my... Yeah. So you got Tyreek Hill, Lamar Jackson. That's so early. Devin Singletary, James Conner, Zach Ertz, loved that pick. T.Y. Hilton, Marlon Mack, little early. Will Fuller, not bad. Alexander Madison, not bad. Niners D, way too early. Chase Edmonds, not okay. I can see that. Cam, that's not horrible. Probably didn't need a quarterback that. It's not. Yeah, it's okay. Austin Hooper's a good pick. Will Lutz is okay. Curtis Samuel. Shady McCoy, those two picks are kind of throwaways at the end. Man, this team is just all over the place. I love Lamar Jackson. Bashir admits that Diggs was a panic pick. Okay, how'd you not take Ertz there, bro? At 5'11", that's such an obvious pick because you got to be thinking, okay, Kelsey, Kittle are gone, and then it comes Mark Andrews and Ertz. Like, it was right there. And, if you nailed that, and just Juju's good, but he's just, not my personal preference. I'd rather have someone else. You did that and made a couple other different moves. You could have an A minus. Just because Mixon and Drake are super risky, I can't give you the A. But, yeah, you would have came up fast. I don't know. Everyone, give me a grade for Maria's team. What grade? Everyone gets a grade. You guys should. I don't know what. Do I give this a D? Do I give this a C? I don't even know. Grading's not easy. Grade for Team 12. And I'll go down really quick so you can read it. Grade Team 12. Everybody give a grade for Team 12. Nah, Ertz is way better than Waller. Yeah, last year they didn't have Jason Witten. They didn't reach for Ruggs in the first wide receiver overall. They didn't draft that. They got Hunter Renfrow. People forget that Tyrell Williams is still alive. I Googled it. I'm still in disbelief. Yeah, he's still on the Raiders. They drafted a couple wide receivers. They just have so many weapons, man. C minus. I'm going to give it a D+. I agree with you. Let's go D+. I was going to say C-, but some picks are just... Lamar Jackson and Tyreek Hill was just a bad combo to start off with. And after that, there was really no way to recover. Like, still crushed it with the Zach Ertz pick. That was amazing. At 5'12", wow. But you really, it's hard to come back from that. Imagine if one of our running backs gets hurt. It's over. Yeah, I think this is going to be, now that I reviewed all the teams, I absolutely love my team. Obviously went with some risky young players at first right here. I have a lot of faith in them, and I think I attacked it with enough quantity that I'll be okay. But hey, you can always be wrong. Let's see what happens. These guys are much less proven. My first 6 picks are much less proven, small sample sizes. But that's how much faith I got in them, that I love my team. And I get myself an A minus. That's how much I love it. But it's okay. Yeah, that's right. All her wide receivers are hurt or will get hurt. This is just say injury prone, to be fair. Yeah, pretty much. All right, guys, that's it. Check out the links below in the description if you want to join the Patreon League. How many spots we got? What was it, 66 spots left? Oh, 2 more people join. So we got 64 spots left. So hurry up and join that. Just go to the link below in the description. There's also a video that explains it in the description as well. It says like join my league or something. Thanks so much for checking out my live stream. We got another huge draft coming up tomorrow. That league's even crazier. Nah, I don't need to say anything else about that one. So tune in tomorrow. That's going to be at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Going to live stream that one as well. Thank you guys so much for bearing through the internets and all that. Turbo says, yeah, your team is stacked. No lie. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it. I don't want to get chopped. Yeah, guys, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Subscribe to the second YouTube channel, Fantasy Couch Podcast. Check out the links below in the description. We'll post this on my website, fantasycouch.com, with the results, just in case this video is all messed up. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if you didn't. I'll catch you on the next one.